guys, my name's Norma Rrae and I'm an author. Welcome to the Wild Words of the North Festival. I'm a new author, so I'm still learning a lot about writing myself. Every day I learn new things, but today I'm gonna talk about things that I've learned so far. I have quite a few books that I go to for references. I have my sketchbook that I occasionally draw up characters, gives me a little more inspiration getting them down on paper. Not saying I'm a good drawer in any way, but I try. And I have my notebook where I make notes about characters so I can keep track of where they were born, what kind of characteristics they have, their likes, their dislikes. Things that are important to keep me on the right flow is daytimer, although I've heard 2020 daytimers are useless. For a writer, it's still very important to keep track of where I'm going with my tasks, contests, things like this, the festival, so I can remember to do this lovely video. When I'm editing, I often turn to books like Baby Names. It gives all different types of names like Matrika, which is apparently a Hindi name meaning a mother. It is taken from the name of a goddess. But where else would you come up with that name? Better than, you know, Jane. Sorry, Jane. And I've also, over time, I've put together a lovely color swatch book for myself. So it gives me a little more inspiration about names of colors, describing sunsets, things like that. I also have a lot of things from online, like 43 words you should cut immediately from your writing. Sometimes it doesn't always work when it says to cut words like that, and that doesn't always work. Also, graphic novels are really great to look at and get inspiration for scenes, to describe scenes of what's happening with the characters, their movements, and you know, they're just amazing to read too. So, yeah, I don't have much else to talk about. My author friend did recommend that I answer questions that are often asked to authors. So one that I printed was, do you try more to be original or to deliver to readers what they want? I definitely try to gear towards what is mainstream in writing at the moment, although I haven't written about fairies or zombies or vampires yet. But you know, you want to keep up to date with what people are reading these days. Although I do really enjoy to go off the grid for my writing. I like them to be original stories. I do a lot of research when I'm doing stories from like the 1800s. I always like to incorporate little tidbits that are real historical facts. And it makes it a little more real, especially when you're dealing with monsters that are coming up out of the ground, stuff like that. And another question, do you want each book to stand on its own, or are you trying to build a body of work with connections between each book? I did find with one of the first novels that I wrote, Flea Obscura, that Obscurus is apparently from Harry Potter, and I built the world as an alternate plane to our existence, kind of like a dark place where all our bad emotions and bad dreams, bad feelings, things like that go. And I built on that. I pulled that through about 3 different novels that I wrote. And right now, actually, Flea Obscura is running online at my website, which is notmewriting.com. And I think we're up to about chapter 3 right now. So that's just some fun reading until my novel gets published shortly here. And the third, if you could tell your younger self anything, what would it be? That one, I kind of hummed and hawed thinking about what I would tell myself. I recall doing writing classes and writing short stories, reading them at the dinner table to my parents when I was younger. So I know I was driven then as well to be an author. I just didn't have the time or skills really. Even the writing classes that I did in my free time, you know, it doesn't compare to life experience once you become an adult and you can pull things into your novel of your life experiences. And so if I could tell my younger self anything, I'd probably tell myself to be patient. Experience and fame come when you wait. And yeah, so this is my short little video. I didn't put a whole lot into prep. I figured I would wing it, and you know, I hope you enjoyed my virtual video. Maybe next time we get to meet and it'll be live. Enjoy the festival. Bye guys.